I just have a few comments tonight. The first is I would like to clear up district voting. If you have an address here in the city and you're not sure what district you're in, you can go to our city website. Our city's website, you'll find under online maps, and then if you look under voting districts, you'll see on the next link there's a search bar that you can put in your actual address, and it'll pop back up and populate and tell you which district that you're in. So I just wanted to clarify that. Last week there was a lot of social media commentary that was posted, and one of the postings was by Mr. Steve Beerbaum, and Mr. Beerbaum is a resident, and also he has a suit against the city at this point in time. And the post that he put up stated a lot of false information that I wanted just to clarify and correct tonight for the record. First, comments were made about who was and who was not included in a photo that was taken with Chief Goodman and the police department and some of our council members after the chief's swearing-in ceremony that took place last Monday, which was July 16th. For some of those of you that were not in that room that night, the room was packed. It was very full with people. It was noisy, and it had many different conversations taking place. In that environment, it was difficult at best to get any attention, to get the attention of everyone at the same time. City Council Member Elliott was engaged with a reporter and did not hear attempts to get her attention. I was also called and missed those calls. I didn't hear. I was talking with various people during that sort of meet and greet afterwards that was held, and so I missed that photo opportunity myself. Even though I was just probably about 50 feet over that way, I couldn't hear. The photo was taken with whoever was present, including the former Upland police chiefs Doug Milmore and Marty Thouvenell, which is a very common practice for ex-chiefs to be part of a photo op when you're with the city. Following that, a photo was taken with Upland police officers and staff members. There was no conspiracy about that photo, or for that matter, any of the photos that we took that evening. It was simply those photos were just impromptu photo opportunities that were taken. The comments went on to disparage the city contributions of Marty Thouvenell. During Marty's 33-year career as the Upland, working for the Upland Police Department, he served at various levels in that department, eventually becoming police chief, and for a period served as the city manager and fire chief at the same time. He received two medals of valor and many awards for his dedicated and hardworking service here in our community. He continued to serve the city in various ways, including his tenure on the fiscal task force, which was in 2013 and 2014. This task force was convened when the city was in its worst financial shape in its history. Every time Marty has been called upon, he has helped our community. Most recently, Marty came back as the city manager on a not a part-time basis, it was a full-time basis, but his task was to really kind of help hold things down while they actually recruited for a city manager. That was for a period of 18 months. And he and the city council, during that time, made some very difficult decisions that no one had made previously. They stepped up and made some very challenging decisions that were not easy decisions. These decisions redirected the city's financial position in the right direction. His services have proven to be valuable and continue to be valuable to the city, which is why he was asked to remain on as a consultant for us. When you are responsible for making difficult decisions, it's not uncommon that you face criticism and praise, and you find supporters and non-supporters. It's okay if you disagree respectfully, but false representation must stop. Something else that is often misstated is that Marty is enhancing his PERS retirement. Marty, as I mentioned just a few seconds ago, Marty worked in the PERS system for a period of 33 years. Any income that he receives as a contract employee or consultant is for the work he is currently doing. This post-retirement work does not further enhance his 33 years of his public benefit. In fact, he doesn't receive any other benefits besides his monthly check. There's no health-related benefits. He doesn't get vacation hours. He doesn't get sick time and so on that other employees receive. The social media comments went on to mention that hundreds of thousands of dollars in lawsuits that were caused by Marty. These comments are not true. Marty was not responsible for any kind of litigation mentioned in the statement. People sue cities every day, and for the vast majority of these lawsuits, they are not successful. It was further mentioned that a lease of a city facility was not leased correctly. The facts as presented are absolutely untrue. The district attorney reviewed the subject case, and we were told that they felt there was nothing there to pursue. My recommendation to everyone in Upland is that if you read social media posts that defame the city council, and or city staff, please contact my office to get the correct information directly before these unfounded rumors start. The nasty name calling, negative name calling of us versus them, we really need to stop that, and we need to work together as a community to move our community and city forward. In closing, I would like to thank Marty for his dedicated service to our community and for all of his hard work. A recent example of this hard work includes the many months of talks that he's had to try to get our proposed sports complex going. That's been numerous months, over a year. And Marty is involved in a lot of different behind-the-scenes development, negotiation-related conversations, and with that work, those aren't things that we put on a monthly statement that clearly defines those, because those are confidential in nature. So he has been an asset to me, certainly. And my last closing comment that I have tonight is that we will be having a closed session special, actually our first meeting of the city's litigation committee, which was scheduled for Thursday, July 26th at 5 p.m. So again, our first meeting of the litigation committee scheduled for Thursday, July 25th at 5 p.m., and that will be here at City Hall. And with that, Mayor, that concludes my comments for this evening.
Thank you very much.